Yes, it's your girl Paige, back at it again with yet another video for you hoes. Right, I know that these photographs over here were driving people wild in the last video, and honestly, I don't care to solve it. I'm not at my house, this is an apartment, I am not at my home, I don't care about other people's pictures. So if this annoys you, get ready for the next couple of weeks, bitch, because this is going to annoy you every week. Okay, I really apologise about my makeup and my hair, my whole ass look today. I'm still in my pyjamas. I've literally just put a face of makeup on just so I can do today's video. I'm still in my pyjamas. These are my, how cute is this? This is my robe, like bathrobe, house robe, whatever. It's got a little ears from Primark. Okay, so let's talk about today's video from Shane Dawson, or as I like to call it, the Jeffree Star Cosmetics series. Because in Britain, we don't spill tea, we drink it. Bitch!
Petty. Most of these bitches is petty.
Now, don't get me wrong, I love Shane. My eyelashes lopsided, it's all wonky. You know when it's wonky, shit's about to go down. Now, you guys know that I love Shane. I love his channel. I love what he does. I love his long-format videos. I love the fact that he's grown with his subscribers. I love Shane. And I also really enjoy Jeffree Star's content. I watch it every so often. Jeffree Star Cosmetics, a phenomenon. Y'all are doing great. Congratulations. Now that we've done that, let's get into why I am extremely disappointed by the final episode. Okay, so I watched it. It was late, but I also have a life, so I get that things are late sometimes. That initially upset a lot of people. I was willing to wait. It is, what time is it over here in the UK right now? It is 4:20. Hey, 4:20, hey, hey. 4:20. And most likely I'm probably not going to go sleep. I'm probably going to go straight over to Starbucks to go and edit this. Future Paige, if you're watching this, hey, how you doing? I was extremely disappointed by this last episode, and the reason I was disappointed was because I don't feel as if my thirst for drama was quenched. Now, you guys remember when I did the no, and video footage of me doing that along with the analogy I gave for how I needed my thirst for drama quenched was included in the Shane Dawson video. What we're not gonna do, Shane, is tease me at the beginning of your series and then just leave me there. It is like a guy going, and you're like, oh, baby girl, yes, and then just walking away. No, and I kind of felt like that was a ploy. I always want to stay authentic to my audience, regardless of the influences that I come across within my YouTube career. And although I love and respect Shane dearly, I feel as if the first beginning clip, including the Dramageddon tea, was not only not what we were supposed to get in the original video, but also was a way of appeasing the drama channels because they were included. So in the introduction, the beginning part of the video before the "It's the time of the season," he included drama channels such as Nick Snyder, Rich Lux, Dustin Daly, multiple times, myself, Smoky Glow, Angelica Oles, to name a few. There's probably more, but to name a few. And basically our commentary about what we wanted from the Shane Dawson series was included. And I'm blaming Angelica Oles. Yeah, I'm looking at you, bitch. Because Angelica Oles said, I just want to see their initial reaction. And it just seemed to be the one thing that was replayed over and over again was the fact that people wanted to see their reaction to Dramageddon.
Most people, they just want to see Shane Dawson's reaction to the drama unfolding.
Like, I want to see the exact, like, in the moment, when it was getting filmed, like, the reaction, all that. Like, I want to see, like, the raw, like, footage.
Whoa, girl, that's a lot.
That's
You're
a lot,
asking
girl.
for a
That's a lot,
lot.
girl.
If they even have the footage.
Oh, you know they do.
I wanted to see the reaction too, but what we got was not what we were told we were getting in the trailer, which I feel was a lot of people's issue with this whole situation in the first place. Whatever happened to the scene that you guys put in the trailer with Rich Lux, Shane Dawson, and Jeffree Star all watching the Bye Sister video together? Or at least one of the videos from Dramageddon together. That scene was not included.
It's not me, I'll never be prom queen.
I was expecting this series, from the initial trailer that I was given, to be an in-depth look into the other side of the beauty industry. That we would essentially, in essence, be looking at the beauty industry through the eyes of somebody who was now joining the beauty industry. Like, I thought he was going to be talking about the good, the bad, the ugly, the toxicity, cancel culture. Talking to James Charles and actually hearing from somebody who could have potentially had their entire lives ruined by drama. Talking to Gabriel Zamora and people such as himself who like to insert themselves into drama. Speaking to somebody like Rich Lux, a drama channel who will actually be able to express to you how the drama industry works and why the drama channels are actually imperative to sales for brand launches. I think that people forget drama channels' influence on the beauty community as a whole, and I think the only person who really truly understood that was Shane Dawson. And instead of using it as an opportunity to show the drama community and the commentary community and how we can literally change the YouTube ecosystem by sharing our opinions, he chose to try and appease us by showing us in his video. I mean, shit, I was included on the Shane Dawson PR package fiasco, everybody getting PR or whatever, but that doesn't change my opinions. Just because I got given a gift doesn't mean that I can't be critical of the gift, or I shouldn't be critical of the videos. This was an extreme form of marketing, and I feel like the entire time that we were sold to, because the rest of the video was showing the launch date, and whilst that was interesting and fun to look at, after we saw the initial countdown and it all going down, like, that was the end of the video for me. It kind of put to bed a lot of theories that a lot of people had, that the crash and everything was to add drama to the actual video itself, because it seemed as if the people who were actually in the office at the time were really stressed out. So I don't think that the theory, the conspiracy theory, that they were trying to stir up drama by crashing the website is a fair theory. I don't think it's correct. But I do think, however, that the way that Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star acted in that room was extremely inappropriate. I don't care who you are, I don't care what your level is, I don't care how frustrated you are, there is a way of speaking to people. And I felt like that one particular staff member was spoken to extremely disrespectfully by Jeffree Star, and I understand he's frustrated and you know you want people to pick up the pace or whatever, but there's a way of speaking to people.
So they're like questioning us, like we already haven't prepped this Shane launch for
like I'm on a call with you every day this week.
Every day we're on a call with them. Here we are. Why is my site broken?
The website crashed. Well, there goes that.
This is embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Like, I cannot believe this.
I don't know, maybe it's because I'm British and I don't respond to that kind of negative reinforcement.
We're 22 minutes in and we don't have any answers.
Can you hear us? I muted it.
That kind of negative reinforcement is enough to make me go, I'm sorry, you don't speak to me like a dog, therefore I'm not going to respond appropriately. That's just me. Maybe it's different in Hollywood, I don't know. But y'all sure as hell could not speak to me like that. And that's full tea. Then Shane Dawson with the whole, well, fix it. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, excuse you? It was really weird for me. Very uncomfortable vibes.
So it's a try. It's a stab.
Well, but who's asking that?
Shopify.
Fix it!
Cool. Can we please do
I'm
that
not
right now?
booting these kids. There's a kid in a hospital bed right now who has a fucking laptop.
Oh, never
Fix
mind.
it.
Yeah.
This is coming from a person who is extremely new to the industry. So when there is a problem, the well, fix it doesn't come from extensive knowledge of how these things work, how the servers are put together, how Shopify handles their end of everything. Because the truth of the matter is, regardless of whether you're paying for the service or not, you don't know how to do this. They know how to do this. So instead of saying, well, fix it, how about you say something like, what are the alternative options? Is there anything else that we can do instead? I'm not comfortable with the idea, what else can we do instead? There are a plethora of ways that you could have spoken to that individual person without saying, well, fix it. Comes across extremely entitled to me. Surprised you even included it in the video, but I guess he wanted to keep it raw and real. Another thing that I didn't like was how Jeffree Star's involvement in the Dramageddon situation was completely glazed over. Considering this is supposed to be the beautiful world of Jeffree Star, the series, why didn't we show that in its entirety? Why was the explanation, I just don't want to go back to that place? We already saw that explanation in his never doing this again video. So I don't know, it just, the whole thing just seemed like way off and way far from what we were promoted. We were given an ad at the end for the green colour that everybody was asking about. Now, everybody loved this green, including myself. I thought it was an absolutely beautiful colour. I thought it was a bad decision for them to decide to take out this colour. But this is why I always say that you need to hire somebody who is for the people whenever you have a brand. I say this all the goddamn time. I feel as if these massive companies and corporations need to hire diverse people. And I'm not saying that there is a lack of diversity within Jeffree Star Cosmetics. There definitely are people of different races and ethnicities, but what we need is people who aren't yes men. And I'm just not that bitch. And I feel like every person needs a person who is going to tell them the truth. That's why I exist as a commentary channel, because I don't want, regardless of what happens, my opinion to be wavered by the people that I meet, by the people that I speak to. I want to know who that person is on the inside. I want to know their heart. And I feel like with Shane Dawson, I've spoken to this guy. I know he's got a good heart. But does that mean that he doesn't get critique because he's got a good heart? No, he still gets critique, just like everybody else. So I don't know, I just kind of feel like in these kind of situations, you all need a person who is for the people, working for the people, listening to the people, to tell you what it is that you should be doing. For instance, when I think about it, I think about the H&M campaign. And the H&M campaign with the two boys, one of them was in the monkey jumper, and that just caused an absolute pandemonium across the internet. The reason that caused pandemonium across the internet was because it was a boardroom. I am 100% sure it's a boardroom full of Caucasian people who did not understand the racial implications and the magnitude of what it would be to put a black kid in a jumper with the slogan that was there. They didn't understand that implication. So they need somebody in that room who's gonna go, dude, no, we can't do that. No, take him out of that. We can't do that. No, oh my God, do you understand what's gonna happen if you do that? Put the white kid in that and let them change outfits, because that is just going to cause a problem. But instead of that happening, the company were extremely tone deaf and decided to put this out as a campaign without actually realizing that what they were doing would have a huge implication socio-politically and throughout the internet. Meaning that the company then had to go ahead and issue a statement of an apology. And I feel like that whole entire situation could have been avoided if they hired somebody like the people, for the people, who would have been able to tell them that where I'm from, that's not cool. So when I speak about that situation and relate it to the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson palette collection, what they've done is that with the mini conspiracy palette, they have now replaced one of the shades, the center shade, and replaced it with the green that everybody wants. I want that green, I don't want an entire new palette. Especially if the palette is containing the same colours from before. Now here is a bit of marketing advice from Paige Christie. Hi. Paige Nicholson if you're nasty. Why on earth did they not release that colour as a single? Better yet, why did they not release it as a single and have a singles pan? Better yet than that, why didn't they have a singles pan, release that particular one as a single amongst a whole bunch of other things from the conspiracy series that were either used, not used, etc., so that people have the ability to create their own conspiracy palettes, to use the colours that they want to use. I remember I had a conversation with Shane Dawson. I included it in one of my previous videos where I said that Shane Dawson took my constructive criticism extremely well. and he said that he wanted to do better and try better in the future. Because I said that a lot of the colours that I tried from Rich Lux's palette was kind of ashy for your average black girl. Wouldn't it be great if I had the opportunity to choose the colours from the Conspiracy palette that I actually really enjoyed, to make a palette all of my own with the colours that really match me to a T? And it kind of works with the whole conspiracy idea. Conspiracy is distorted truths, how we're looking at things in one way and it can be perceived as another way, like the Mandela effect, etc, etc. So why didn't they take that as an opportunity to be able to not only sell the colours that they weren't too sure on, that they didn't want to go into the final product, but also give people the opportunity to make and create the looks that they wanted to create? Because there are so many colours. Like the green one was most definitely the one that was called out for the most. People wanted that colour, but there were several other colours. And like, even looking through my Discord conversations, yes, I have a Discord, I'll leave the link in the description box down below, but even looking at my Discords and seeing the conversations that we've had over the past couple of months on the Shane Dawson premiere thread, there are so many other colours that people are like, ooh, what's that? Oh, she swatches amazing. Yes, bitch. What if they had the opportunity to put these colours that they really invested in whilst watching the series into a palette? But instead we're being marketed the same palette with one shade extra. I feel like they're missing a beat. But once again, they haven't hired somebody who is by the people, speaking for the people, and who isn't afraid to tell them what it is that they need to hear. I feel like we're all sold to, and I feel like essentially in this situation, Shane Dawson sold out. This isn't to say that I don't wish there to be a huge amount of success for him and what he does in his endeavours, etc, etc in the future. Same for Jeffree Star Cosmetics. If I was going to say that this was not an entire PR stunt with a consolation prize for the drama channels who really wanted the tea, then I would be lying to you. And if there's one thing that I want to do, is to be authentic no matter what. And I hoped that in this situation, Shane Dawson would have done the same. But that's just my thoughts on the whole entire series. So what your thoughts were in the comment section down below, I'm really interested to hear. There's a lot of people who were saying that they were over it, that their thirst for tea was quenched. But being a bit of an insider within the drama community myself, I am very much aware of how much information was left out. So I kind of feel as if like I was waiting for something huge that never happened. I just feel like I was marketed this whole entire palette from start to finish. What sold me on the series, what sold me on watching the longest series that Shane Dawson has done on his channel, was the fact that he was going to be looking at the beauty community and possibly the drama community with a magnifying glass, and that we were going to see things from a perspective that we have never seen before. But all we saw was beauty and makeup production, which is great, but that's not necessarily what I signed up for. Anyway, that's about it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like it, if you don't, I don't give a shit anyway. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification with the bell so that you guys get a notification every single time that Paige posts new content. I'm really sorry this video wasn't like anything special, but I just wanted to get my voice and my opinion out there. I will be coming out with 2 new videos soon. Tomorrow's video should be the full cup, so stay tuned for that, because there'll be a bunch of different stories that I'll be talking about that I couldn't get to within the week. And without further ado, don't take my opinion for it, because I'm sleepy and petty. Bye.
Petty.